So the other day I posted a short video testing out the 7artisans Canon RF to Leica M adapter, and in that video I made a slight jokey comment that the build quality is rubbish. So I thought today I'll do something a bit more grown up and actually explain why I said the build quality is a bit crappy. So I'm aware that 7artisans do not try to market this adapter for cinematography use, and that's where most of the issues with it are. Be fair to them, in adapter world it's fairly cheaply priced. It does have a helicoid. It would work perfectly well for people that want to put a Leica M lens on something like the Canon R5 that I'm using at the moment and use it for photography, or even in the way that I used it in that video, just to take static video shots. That's not where the problems with it are. So let me just take you through a couple of the reasons why I described it as being crappy quality in terms of build. The first bit is the helicoid. You can see on the inside and you can feel the oil in there, and there's even little flecks of metal that I'm finding coming out of it. For that little short film that we put together, it wasn't really a short film, it's just us mucking about on a Friday night, but we were using a red Komodo, and that's really what I want to use this adapter for. And I'm not that comfortable having that much oil and little flecks of metal being so close to the sensor on what is a very expensive camera. And even for the guys that would want to try and use this for photography use, I would still be concerned with my Canon R5. I love this camera and it is not cheap. The bigger problem for people who are making videos and want to use a Leica M lens, well, actually, why don't I just show you? It'll make more sense. Welcome to my balcony. This is my red Komodo with the adapter attached. So this is at infinity, so it should be where it's most stable. And if I focus this, the lens is moving a lot, and I'll show you some footage from the red. So it should be the most stable, but you can see it moving. Yes, I am kind of cranking it, but it's not just moving where the Leica lens meets the adapter, it's also moving where the adapter meets the RF mount as well. You can hardly see it in this. If I move the helicoid out, so this would be when you're close focusing, you can see it's quite prominent in the movement. And if you're trying to focus on anything, you can see this happening. So yeah, I get that's not what it's made for. So if you're thinking of getting this to use it for cinematography, you're going to run into a bit of trouble. So there you go. I just wanted to explain why I had that opinion of the adapter. To be fair, it's relatively cheap. When I started getting into cinema cameras and playing around with adapting different lenses to them, I was a little bit horrified by the price of some of the lens adapters and the changing of mounts to EF or PL or whatever it may be. They seem crazy expensive when you first get into this, but you realize that they've been engineered to certain tolerances and they do the job properly. And yeah, I guess it's the old adage, you get what you pay for. So I hope that was useful to anybody who was thinking of buying this adapter. I don't want to turn this into a review channel. I can't get hold of camera equipment like the big YouTube channels. But yeah, I think in summary, if you are into photography and want to try using Leica M-mount lenses on an RF mount camera, it's fine. If you want to do video with it, it's fine, providing you're not focusing on anything. Static shots. Anyway, thanks for putting up with my ginger beard, and take care. Bye-bye.